Hello Gemini, welcome to Intuitive Gems. My name is Desiree and I will be doing your money, wealth, finance, prosperity, abundance reading for the month of January 2022. I hope you're having a great start to the new year. I guess, depending on when you're watching this video, but 2022 is going to be a really huge year for so many of us. There's a lot of transition, there's a lot of big things just really shifting for a lot of us as it relates to our money. For the readings this month, I will be using my original tarot deck. I will clarify with my Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. And then I will close out your reading, Gemini, with a Eternal Crystals Oracle card. Now, if this is your first time catching one of my readings, I do want to say welcome, and I invite you to subscribe because I do these readings each and every month. And I would love to share your money message with you. Now, I am using a new camera. I also have some new lighting set up. So I apologize in advance if anything, kind of comes across weird or, looks different. But I'm trying to really improve the quality of my videos. So I'm learning, like I said, a new camera, and I'm learning some new editing as well. So let's go ahead and get right into this, Gemini. These cards are pretty spectacular. And let me take a look. So I do see a little bit of a glare here with the lighting. I do apologize for that. I'm not sure how I can work with that, but I'll try something different in the future. But anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the reading. So Gemini, as you can see, we got the Queen of Cups here. Now the Queen of Cups talks about emotions and sensitivity. I do get the sense that you will be feeling a little bit emotional as we move into the new year. And it's not because anything is wrong, but it could be just emotional adjustments is what I'm picking up. Like there could be some things that you've left behind in 2021 that, maybe you're not necessarily sad about, but you do have kind of a fondness of the memories, especially anything money or financial related. Maybe you're transitioning out of a job, maybe some of your favorite coworkers are no longer around, whatever the case may be, you are feeling a little bit emotional. But here's where things get really, really good. We've got the Sun, the King of Cups, and the Lovers. And we also have the Nine of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. Now, the Sun is one of the most positive cards in the deck. The Sun also represents success, happiness, joy in every area. And it also talks about your money being in a very, very good place. Now, again, things are going to be shifting and changing emotionally, but the King of Cups tells us that you will have a good grasp on how you feel. You don't allow emotions to take over, your decisions, and you really are focused on the logistics of what is best for you as it relates to your money right now. We also have the Lovers card, which is a divine union, a divine connection. The Lovers also talks about things coming together and you being very passionate about something new. So I do think that a lot of you will be moving into new careers. Also, I do think that a lot of you are going to find a new passion in investing. So find something that you're really interested in or something you're excited about, whether it be real estate, stocks, crypto, metals, or maybe a combination of all of these things. But I really do feel like you are going to be excited and find a new type of energy as it relates to these types of things. Next, we have the Nine of Pentacles. That's the card of luxury. I do anticipate you will be investing in something. It could even be a big splurge or an upgrade on something as it relates to your career or to your own personal development. I see a lot of you investing in yourselves. And of course, when you do that, that just makes you more magnetic for money. Finally, we have the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles, excuse me, talks about balancing the budget. And keeping things really in place, and just having yourself set up not only to be secure, but also to make sure your family is secure as well as your future. So I am picking up that there's a lot of good things in place for you right now, Gemini. All right, let's see what else shows up for Gemini. Ooh. as it relates to money, wealth, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Wow. All right, so I do see some new money flowing in. The Ace of Wands. Whenever I see the Ace of Wands, lately it's been representing positive cash flow, meaning literally cash is coming into your life in some way, shape, or form. Maybe someone will give you a cash bonus, maybe you'll cash out on something, but it usually represents like actual, dollar bills. But it doesn't always have to be. Maybe you could get an advance on something, but that Ace of Wands tells me that there is going to be some new cash flow coming into your life, probably roughly around the second week of January for you, Gemini. We have the King of Wands. That's good things happening at work. We also have this Nine of Cups, which is the wish card, telling me that whatever it is you're wishing for, hoping for, praying for, you do start to see some of it as we move into January. So that's very exciting. We also have some new plans for the future. Now, your future planning is really going to, I have a feeling it's really going to kind of go to another level. Like, not only are you looking at, what's going to happen for you throughout 2022, but I have a feeling like you're doing long-term planning as it relates to your finances, and that's a very good thing. Finally, we have the Five of Swords. Now, the Five of Swords is a communication card. You may have some, I don't want to say disagreements, but you just may not see things the same way the people around you see them. And you may have to kind of go on your own in some ways as it relates to your money, but that's okay. That's totally okay, because I think it's what you need to do at this time. So don't be surprised if people don't, kind of come into agreement with some of your financial choices around this time. It's okay, because you have your own plan and you have your own, kind of system of how you're doing things for you and your money. All right. Let's see what else shows up for Gemini as it relates to money, finances, prosperity, and abundance. Okay, we do have a repeater card. We have this Nine of Pentacles. Remember, we saw her there. But we have the Tower card. As we move into the second half of January, Gemini, I have a feeling like something is really going to be disassembled. Something has to be taken down so it can be rebuilt. That's what I'm picking up from the Tower. You may have to, restructure and rearrange a lot of things in your financial life. Maybe you have to kind of shift some things around as it relates to tax strategies. Maybe you need to reallocate some funds because you're seeing that either you're not putting enough, or maybe you're putting too much somewhere that doesn't need to be there. But I do see a total overhaul of your finances once we hit the second half of January. Now, because we're moving into tax season, I'm not surprised a lot of us do this, but I do think that this is going to be a very educational time for you, Gemini, as you learn what works for you and what works for your money and how you can get your money to work for you. We also have the Three of Wands, which means that, again, this is going to be something that's immediate. This is not going to be something that you can put off. This is something you need to take action on sooner rather than later. We also have the King of Cups. Now, this is another repeater. That's a very strong emotional well-being. Your emotions are not getting in the way of your financial decisions, and that's definitely a good thing. Next, we have the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Seven of Swords and the Five of Pentacles, I'm feeling these two cards are related because this is, the Five of Pentacles is all about mindset, and sometimes slipping into a lack mindset or a poverty, mindset. And not that that's where you're going, Gemini, but I do feel like you're feeling a little nervous about the money that either is showing up now and whether or not it will be consistent. And the Seven of Swords is also telling me that for some reason you're worried about somebody taking something from you. And I understand because, a lot of people have been experiencing that. But I'm not seeing that that's something you need to worry about. But sometimes we have our own ideas and we have our own anxiety and, beliefs about things. But what I'm picking up from this is that sometimes your thought patterns could be what's getting in the way of some of your financial goals. And in order to kind of correct that, you're going to have to shift how you think, and you probably will have to reprogram your mind, your nervous system, to really kind of go deep and figure out what is it that is causing you either fear, anxiety, overwhelm, or frustration as it relates to money. Now, this is not anything unique or new, because everybody goes through this sometimes, and the thing is learning how to pull yourself out of it, which from what I'm seeing here, you wholeheartedly do, because we do have this Nine of Pentacles. This is the card of luxury. This is the card of splurge. This is also the card of self-care. So maybe that's what it is. You need to focus on yourself just a little bit more while you figure out, financially, what's going to be your next move. All right, Gemini. Oh, this is good. What else is showing up for you, Gemini? All right, so Gemini, from what I can see, you really need to get on long-term investing. Oh, nice. Okay. The cards are saying here that you're going to have a lot of options. The thing is you may not take action because the people around you may not be supportive of what it is that you want to do. That's going to be okay. Sometimes you have to do what you believe is best for yourself and your family, even if other people don't understand it. And that's what I'm picking up with these two cards here. But the King of Pentacles means do not waste time. Invest to the degree that you can afford to, and make sure you take action on that soon, because as we all know, as it relates to investments, timing is a huge factor. Next, we have the Six of Swords. Looks like there's going to be a canceled trip in your future, either canceled, delayed, postponed, or changed in some way. So I'm not surprised. A lot of us are going through this right now. A lot of the signs are having the same card show up. Things are, changing with travel, especially if it's international. So don't be surprised if some things change or things have to be rearranged, as it relates to travel plans. Finally, we've got the best cards here. We have the Magician and the Ten of Cups, one of the most positive cards in the deck. January is going to close out strong for you, Gemini. And the Magician talks about alchemy, where you really taking what you have and you are manipulating it into what you want. And you will start to see positive results as it relates to your money by the time we close out January. The other thing about the Magician is that it means that you are tapping into the resources available to you, and it will pay off. It will be profitable, and you will definitely see some gains, some wins as a result of that. So Gemini, you've got a really solid month. Things are looking really, really good. I think you're going to have a strong beginning and a strong ending of January, but you'll be working and shifting some things throughout the middle of the month. All right, Gemini, let's go ahead and close out your reading with a Eternal Crystals Oracle card. And the card I got for you is Rose Quartz, and I hope it's not too much of a glare on there. But this is all about love and the heart chakra. This is one of my favorite cards, and it's so beautiful. So really pay attention to your heart chakra as you move throughout the month of January. And again, we kind of already discussed that with this King of Cups here. It's really about paying attention to your feelings and your emotions, and really having I want to say having security. Just, being secure in how you feel and trusting your feelings as you move forward as it relates to your money. So Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, observations, please drop them down below. I want to thank you so much for spending this time with me. We'll do it all again next month.